Hi everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Oh, today we're going to be taking a look at another Civivi. Now I know I'm kind of late to the game on this one, but a couple of awesome people were gracious enough to loan me this knife. And I tell you what, there's no mistaking who this knife belongs to. It definitely belongs to Neeves Knives. Jared and Kara were absolutely awesome enough to allow me to take a look at this one, and I greatly appreciate it, and I greatly thank them for letting me take a look. We did a little knife exchange here, so it's always cool when channels are willing to help one another out. But let's take a look at it. As I said, this Civivi Elementum. Now in this one, you've got the gray G10 handles, wide open construction, got a couple of standoffs there, got some stainless steel liners going on. Do have a lanyard hole there, got a stainless pocket clip for right hand tip up carry only, fairly deep carry as a matter of fact, which you know I'm digging on that. Got the nice Civivi C on the pivot there. You come down, you got a nice D2 satin finished blade. Well, with the exception of the big Neeves Knives across it. I should have never have done that. Jared, every time he says Big Red, he says Big Red, you know, really cool, and I just absolutely destroyed it. So there we go. We'll move on. Nice swedge across the top of it. I mean, not big, but a little one. Nice little swedge. The Elementum is a flipper, and I like that fact. It's got a nice little low-profile flipper on it. I'm digging that for sure. Bearing pivot, of course. And you're looking at a liner lock. What are we looking at for lock up there? I'm gonna call that, what do you say, 40%? 35-40% right in there on the lockup. So good solid lockup on it. Let's see what this little guy measures out at. Speaking of Neeves Knives, check this out. Got a Neeves Knife sticker. They sent me some swag. So they are now officially on the review table, which is cool. Again, it's always awesome. You know how this channels help one another out. Very cool. So here we go. We're looking at just shy of 7 inches fully open. Gives you a handle length of right around 4 inches. I think the official measurement from Civivi is like 4.03, which gives you just shy of a 3-inch blade. 2.95, 2.96, somewhere right around there. And your grip length is going to be well, let's move it down a little bit because we're riding too high. Right about 3 1/4, 3 3/8. That's kind of how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. So yeah, probably about 3 3/8. We'll go with that. Let's get a weight on it. It's got a nice weight for the small knife. Now I was kind of calling it the Durus Light, and I'll show you here in a minute what I was talking about. So 81 grams or 2.9 ounces, right about 3 ounces. Great weight on this knife, as far as I'm concerned. Carries absolutely wonderful in the pocket. We'll get my Hank out here, and we'll see, like I said, deep carry clip. I'm loving that. Really nice in and out of pocket. I mean, look at that. It disappears. And even though it's gray, you know, a little bit lighter color, I mean, you're not seeing anything. That's kind of why I kind of tend towards black knives a lot, or red. I like red, but you knew that. But with black knives, you know, even if there's a little bit sticking out of your pocket, you know, it doesn't show as well. This one, it doesn't matter. It could be neon green. You're not seeing it. Good little clip. Good retention on the clip, as a matter of fact. Easy in and out of pocket. Just a very cool little knife. Now, I'll kind of show you what I was talking about. There you got the Elementum, right? Now, here's the Duris. Now, similar shape. As you can see, the Duris is a little bit chunkier. It's got a little bit bigger finger choil on it. Some minor differences with the texturing on the G10. But, I mean, they've got roughly the same basic shape and same basic blade style. Loving that drop point blade on both of them. But I was kind of calling it the Elementum or the Duris Light. Or the Civivi. The Duris could be a chunky Elementum. You know, needs to go on a diet or something. But just kind of a close comparison. Other than that, I mean, they're pretty close to the same. I mean, they're not far off from one another as far as size goes, with the exception of the thickness. Of course, the Duris's blade is a little thicker as well. My take on the Elementum, guys, it's a great little knife. I mean, here we go again. It fits my hand perfectly. Imagine that. I know I'm going to get some comments about that. But it does. I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. I mean, just locks into my hand really well. The jimping on the spine, done very, very well. Your choil, I think they could actually brought the blade back just a little bit more. I mean, that's just me though. Again, pretty much a classic drop point. Little swedge there. Really, really nice looking blade. Nice looking profile overall. Grip wise, it feels really good in grip. I can feel the clip just a little bit. It doesn't really cause any major hot spots in my hand. But, nah, it feels pretty darn good. Just a pretty cool little knife. I mean, it's a Civivi, guys. You know, it's hard to argue with what Civivi's been doing. I mean, of course, it's a We-made knife, but you get all of the craftsmanship and build quality of a We in a budget knife. I mean, what more can you say about that? Terrific, terrific little knife. Civivi does it again, as far as I'm concerned. Blue liked it. Blue gave it an 8.5. He says it's a great little knife. Now, there again, talking budget. The Duris, or excuse me, see the Duris, I called it the Duris. The Duris Light, i.e. the Elementum, sells for right around $50. So, can't go too wrong with the build quality that you're going to find on this knife. I mean, everything is chamfered really well. And you get a close-up look at it. Now, the liners do stand a little bit proud. I mean, that's the design. It's not a flaw or anything. It's just designed like that. It doesn't affect your grip. Nothing like that. And even though they do stand proud, but they're milled. They're not, you know, that sticky kind of grab you type. No, they're milled down very well. Just a well put together little knife. Snaps right out there. Really solid. Can't go wrong with the Elementum, guys. Great little knife. And I have to thank Jared and Kara Neeves from... No, I'm not going to do it again. From Neeves Knives for sending it to me. Let me take a look at it. Like I said, I know I'm a little bit late to the game with it, but I'm glad they gave me the opportunity. Just a cool little knife. So thank you very much, Jared and Kara, as always. Greatly appreciate it. As I said, it's just fantastic how, you know, some of those channels work together like that, loan one another knives. I mean, I get by with a little help from my friends, right? We all do. Thanks again to Neeves Knives, and thanks again to you guys for spending a little bit of time with me today, checking out the Civivi Elementum. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.